Even today, I had a thought like, why do I believe in God? Like, but in reality, not only is it because of what I was grown up on, but like I've also been in situations where I had no one to lean on, and that was the only person I could even think to lean on from what I know. I've always wondered, like, what is my purpose? Like, what is it? Like, I had people tell me what it is. I'm like, oh, I don't see that. You're lying. Okay, I need God to sit down here and tell me what my purpose is. But He wants us just as we are, honestly. Like, that's something that often held me back when I was younger, and even now, sort of. Um, I want to go to Him perfect, but He wants us just as we are. Like, He wants us broken. He wants us, on doing things that we know we shouldn't be doing, but like He wants us exactly how we are. He doesn't want us perfect. And one of my goals, of course, is to follow God and choose the right path. I'm in a season of isolation. I've been in it for quite some time where I've had everybody leave me, friends, relatives, everyone. Like, there was nobody I could call. Like, no one's on my phone. There's no one there. And it's like, I got to that point of isolation because, like, God, He needed me. He needed all of my attention on Him. My sister was pushing me to pray. She was pushing me. But it was so hard because all I could think about was how I could have been here. But yeah, I'm here dealing with this. And it's like, everything was just weighing down on me. When you are growing and you are faced with certain situations or whatever it is, you will have to hold accountability for your part that you played. Because I can honestly say I played parts in my life and also other people's lives where it wasn't good. But having that self-reflective moment for me to hold myself accountable has opened my eyes to see that, yeah, okay, I played my part, I've done this and that. It's only for me to do better and not make the same mistake again. Although it's hard to, I can't really say how I overcome it, but I just know I do by also denying flesh, because it's ourselves that's actually, doing that and falling into that temptation. So it's like I have to deny my flesh and know that, okay, I cannot do this. It's not right. But don't beat yourself up if you do fall for it. I've done that. It's not good. I've let go quite a lot of things. Not only things, but people as well. I've had friends in my life that was bringing me down a road that I knew it wasn't meant for me, but had to let them go eventually. I gave up partying. That was hard. But that was a time where like I was away from God. I strayed away. Even dressing. Um, I have changed with my dressing. There was times, of course, when I used to party, I would wear provocative clothing. I would wear clothing that's see through, possibly, or clothing that's too short. And then and because I want people to see me as a child of God, as a woman of God, I also have to look the part. Now, don't get me wrong, I do have nose piercings and everything. That's no problem to me. But as for how I show myself and how people see me, I have to make sure I uphold that look. But yeah, I had to let go of quite a lot of things. A struggle I dealt with and sort of still dealing with is finding love in the wrong places. Finding love in the wrong places. I've dealt with people that I know I shouldn't have, and I placed myself in situations I shouldn't have because I'm searching for something that they can't give me. It's like I got to a point, even yesterday, I got to a point, I'm like, God, why am I searching for this knowing I can't find it in where I'm looking? There's certain situations that you yourself have placed yourself in. There's no one else to blame but you. Like, I'm a person, I don't blame people because I do know I played my part. So, with these things that I do face, like with finding love somewhere else, I realize there's no greater love than God. I asked God something very personal, and I was like, I need to hear from you. And with me saying that, I would say within a couple days later, it was just a strong thought a thought that was not going away, like at all. And I'm like, what is this? Why is it not going away? So I spoke to my sister, my pastor. It was like, that's God's way of talking to you. They said you're not gonna hear a voice, you're not gonna hear a mumble. It's often really a strong thought that, like, it's just very strong. Where anything else is not it. But if it's strong, like, you're like, okay, yeah, you should do this. Go for it. You hear that thought, that's God. Whatever your religion is, or like any type of podcast, honestly, that's regarding the journey of faith, that has definitely helped me because, especially on a daily basis, because of course church is on Sundays or Saturdays, and within the week I need something to feed my spirit, so I often listen to those podcast sermons and I take notes, of course. You could also do Bible study at home. I've done that at home. I do it at home actually, and it helps. It helps me stay grounded. During COVID, our church was not open, but there was a church that was open. I went to the church in person. This was when I was getting back on track with God. I was like, yeah, I need to be in a church. I can't do the online thing. So within that church, I did develop some relationships with friends, and having people that you know that can relate to you is the best thing, because especially if they've been in your shoes, even if it's not the same, they can definitely relate to you and teach you what to do. But also, you have to remember it is your own road that you have to journey on, and it's not going to be the same. Don't try to be perfect, because I'm not. I'll tell you, I sinned today and I sinned yesterday. But understand that God's give us grace, but let's not take advantage of the grace that He gives us. Another thing, on this walk, having fun doesn't necessarily mean you going to a club, drinking, smoking, and a high, or whatever. You can have fun in different ways and plenty of other ways. There's different things to do. I've realized I could go to a restaurant, try new things. You can go to the beach. You can travel. That's something that you could definitely do. Best part is just knowing that He's always there for me. Like, always. There's not one time where I'm like, oh, He's not there for me. It may seem like it in the moment, but truly and honestly, He's always there. It's a rocky road. I came a mighty long way. It's a song that says mighty long way, Lord. But I have surely came a long way. It's not perfect, but I do embrace every bump of the road that I have taken. And I continue to just push forward and do the best I can.